There's like the bread analogy, right? I want you to go on a social media platform of your choice, one that has community groups, and I want you to actually search for the type of group that is your ideal listener or follower. And if you can find a group like that, then you've got a niche. You've niched down enough. If there's a community group that exists, whether it's like literally in real life, there's posters on shop windows and stuff for these community groups, there's physical meetups in real life, or whether they're digital virtual meetups, doesn't matter. So long as there's a group of people that exist that are exactly who you're trying to talk to, you have niched enough. Say you want to make a podcast about sourdough. I want you to be able to go onto Facebook, for example, and find people who make sourdough in the southwest corner of America, or people who make sourdough who aren't very confident at cooking and who've never made sourdough before. You know, like not niching would be going, I make sourdough, that's my business. My podcast is going to be about sourdough, mainly sort of, but I'm also going to throw in a little bit of baking. And one week it might be like, how do you nail risotto? And the other week it'll be some muffins. And then occasionally we'll get back to sourdough. But it all comes under the banner of baking because I really just want to capture everyone who loves making food at home. The sourdough people are going to come for the sourdough episode. Next week, they're going to be turned off by the muffins episode because they don't care. The next week, it's risotto. Like, what? Like, when is there going to be more sourdough content? And they've gone, right? They're never coming back. I know that just like seems like a silly example, but I see it all the time when we go, now this week I want to please these people, and this week I want to talk to these people. How is that a strategy for getting people to come back every week if they can't see themselves every week, or they can't find high value in your content every single week? With a podcast, you're not just competing with other podcasts, you're competing with every other form of content, and you're also competing with any other thing that somebody might choose to spend their time doing. So their hobbies, you know, catching up with family, looking after family, working, like you're competing with all of those things.